What is the book of Lamentations? Well, Lamentations was written around the 6th century BC by the prophet Jeremiah to lament the state that he found Israel at the time of his writing. Now, to lament is another word for grieving or crying, and Jeremiah named this song accordingly. The background of this book is, of course, in the book of Jeremiah itself, which is why it's joined with Jeremiah's prophecy instead of in the same section of the Psalms. What's interesting about it is that, of course, Jeremiah's ministry mainly focused on predicting the fact Babylon was going to take them all into captivity for centuries of idolatry that Israel no longer cared about or apologized for. Due to the lack of desire to seek restoration in their relationship with God, consequences were coming, and, as the title communicates, God wasn't happy about it coming to this. He cried inconsolably through Jeremiah as history proved his predictions right. Now, the genre of literature that Lamentations is written in the form of a song, is actually prophecy, because it's emphasizing the fulfilled prophecies made by Jeremiah that validated the prophecies that Jeremiah had also been making regarding their return from exile and their ultimate restoration to the land. In the most direct example of judgment taking place in the Bible, it's also worth noting that we see how God feels about it when it's happening. He doesn't enjoy judging sinners and, as history would demonstrate, will do everything in his power to prevent it from happening. He would give his life rather than see us face the ultimate consequences of our sin and seek every alternative possible before those alternatives have been exhausted. When it finally comes time for judgment to take place, we see this, nothing but grieving. It's also worth noting that the poetic structure of the book of Lamentations is the same acrostic structure as Psalm 119, the longest chapter of the Old Testament and the Bible as a whole. Just as there's 22 letters in the Hebrew language, he begins each stanza with the letters of the alphabet in order by which they are categorized. So a lot of thought went into this as he was expressing and pouring out not his heart, but God's heart, fitting the genre of poetry and prophecy at the same time, but also emphasizing that this is the kind of heart, this is the kind of impression we should take of God when judgment finally comes. That's the book of Lamentations.